Welcome back to Coach's Corner, and as promised, we have Pohai head track coach Lee Guest with us. And Coach Guest, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
The track team open meets, and for those that don't understand, if you could briefly explain, there isn't really a district. I mean, you're able to go to meets with teams really all over the state without the confines of district matchups. Is that fairly right? Do I have that right?
You have it right. And Oklahoma and 6A and any side school we got, you have open meets. Everybody have a conference meet set for us. So we run all on the east side of the state for a while, then we run on the west side. We try to get through all the big meets so we can see how good we're going to be for time, regional and state. Also, we do this because if people come to our track meet, we want to go to their track meet.
Right. Is there a strategy involved also because you can go and see different teams, or maybe when you go to the east side of the state, you're thinking about seeing some of those same athletes when you get to regionals?
Yeah, so what you want to do is at first meet, we try to start with real light meet so the kids can get comfortable with themselves. The second and third meet, you kind of up it to this tempo. Like this year, our second meet, we're over there in Stillwater.
Yeah.
Well, Stillwater had Jinx and Edmond School, so it came out to be a great meet.
Yeah.
The next week, we go down to Public City. So now we see the Norman schools.
Yeah.
So I get a chance to see how we match up with the best hurlers. And then we went to Yukon so you can see how you match up with the high jumpers and the 2 milers and the milers.
Right.
Those places had some of the better kids for those divisions. And so you don't want your kids to run against a high-level talent every week. It's not good for them. So we spread it out real good. So by regional time, we're peaking.
Yeah.
And right now, I can tell you that the way the numbers are running right now, we have about 15 to 16 kids right now that I can tell you if we had a regional tomorrow, they should qualify for state.
Wow.
And then we have 10 more that's on that bubble.
Yeah.
How many good kids, team do you have in that regional
Right.
that has that fourth place kid?
Mm.
And so, and the number go from 15 to 27.
Wow.
And that's what and the kids know that's how we feel about it. We have an 800 kid right now, one of the better ones in the state. I think he's ranked like 15th in the state, so he'll go to state. He runs in a 203. He'll be down to a 157, which means he'll go up. We have a young lady who runs 100 in the 2. She's running a 12 at 92 and a 26 2 in the 200. I know she got to be at 25. She'll be there. We have a thrower. She just came around this year. She was one of the best. She's one of the best ones in the state. She has won 2 or 3 meets here already, back-to-back shot and disc. We know that she should be there.
Right.
So those kids right there. And then we have some hurdles that I know. I have a long jumper who's a freshman that's going to be outstanding. I'm not giving names because I don't want to upset anybody.
Right.
But these kids know, their parents know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I want the public to come out and find out how good they are. Follow us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, follow us. Look online and see what these kids are doing.
Yeah, it's the Pohai track team doing good things, and a lot of athletes out for track. When you get together and you all are practicing, do you are they divided up into their different events that they want to focus on? How do you do that? Is there any kind of group practice?
Well, and we have group practice. What happened in that first couple of weeks, I have everybody run the same thing, and then I start telling them, okay, you go to high jump, you go to pole vault.
Right.
And then some kids are, you can tell they're going to have accountability, so you just automatically send them there.
Right.
And then the next thing you find out, like I might run 15 kids in 100 in practice.
Yeah.
Well, 4 of them can run 100, the other 15, you got to go somewhere else. I'll bump you up to the 2,
Right.
the 4, and the 8 till we find out what you can do. And I tell every kid, we're not going to put you in a place that you're going to hurt yourself or embarrass yourself. That's the key thing.
Right.
If you know this kid can't run 100, why would you put him in there going to embarrass him in 100?
Right.
And some coaches, when they got tons of kids, just throw them in the events. And I still try to put you in an event you want to be in, because I want you when you leave here to know, hey, I love track.
Right.
And if you got to come off a track, you got to love it.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Like I tell kids, there's no timeouts.
Right.
There's no restarts.
Yeah.
Once we start doing something on the track, it's till you get it done.
Yeah.
I can't come and say, hey, won't you raise your hands up and a little higher?
Right.
You can't really do that because it's not enough time. And when they go to individual stuff, we have coaches for each one of these spots. And right now, we got some great assistant coaches. I would not trade them for anything in the state right now. We are doing great things. I'm proud to be the head coach of this team right now.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, traveling to Skytook for an open meet. Now, will it be just the Pohai track team and Skytook? How many teams do you expect to be at that meet?
Right now, they're telling us it's going to be 13 teams. And everybody was coming over there, supposed to bring their junior high team and high school team.
Okay.
This is a chance that I get the chance, and the high school coaches get to see the junior high kids on the track. And this is a good chance for the junior high coaches who only have 2 coaches get to relax and don't have to coach us so much.
Yeah.
They get to relax and see their whole team, because we'll have everybody at a spot, high jump, long jump, coaching those
Right.
junior high kids, trying to make them better.
Is this really an opportunity too for you to kind of scout, kind of have a scouting eye and say, oh, that kid's coming up?
Well, and it is. And I've been blessed here the last couple of years. I've been able to go to some of the junior high meets too to start looking at kids. I can tell you right now, we didn't bring the 7 and 6 graders over this year because all the construction's going on over there. But that A grade team I got right now, boys and girls,
Really?
we sit back and we talk about it when we put them all together.
Right.
You make me get happy because I'm thinking about the future.
Right.
The future for Ponca City in track. It's definitely great for the next 3 or 4 years.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And I don't know what's behind that because we didn't get a chance to see it. But
Right.
yes, I am looking forward to the freshmen and the A graders putting them together. We're going to take them to Caquita in about another week for their last meet. I'm combining those 2 teams together so I can see what I do have.
Oh, fantastic! And then coming up, you've got an open meet with at Muskogee, and regionals will be here before you know it.
Yes, they will.
So looking at the track team as you go into these open meets and then heading toward regionals, what are you looking for right now? What's most important? We were talking before the cameras turned on, and you said right now we're not worried about times. We're working on other things. So what is your main focus right now?
We used to take 2 buses everywhere we go. At the high school, I think there's 72 kids running high school track 9 through 12. So you can't take 72 kids to regional.
Right.
And they won't make it. So what we're doing now is we're getting the times down, we're getting faster, we can jump high. We're going to go down to 1 bus, 39, 40 kids, boys and girls. You put them on the bus, and these kids know that when they leave here, that Saturday morning, that they got a chance to go to state. These are the ones that's okay, hey, I got a shot.
So they're working to make that bus.
Yes, they are.
They want to make that bus.
They want to make that bus.
Right.
And I have this old saying, I think all coaches say, get on the bus, I'm going.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going, you better get on the bus with me because I'm going.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So when you say like somebody's time they need to shave 2 or 3 seconds if they're going to have a chance to make state, how do you work with them? How do you coach them to hit that? Is it a physical thing? Is it a mental thing? Or is it a combination?
It's a combination of both. What we do in Ponca City is that I am one of those guys that I don't blow the whistle that much, and I don't have a stopwatch in my hand all the time. And as we get close to the regional, the stopwatch comes out.
Oh, okay.
And in my manner of how we coach changes, I get to another high pitch. In track, you can't stay at a high pitch too long.
Right.
Because you're only going to get this out and everything's going to come back to earth with you. So I try to get our kids to do this. And then when I start echoing, getting a little stronger, well, let's get this done, they know it's time to change.
Yeah.
Because they can tell in my demeanor.
Yeah.
Okay, the times are here.
Yeah.
Let's go get them. Now, I make some kids mad at this time of year.
Well, sure. But they're the kids that'll come back later and say, you're a great coach.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah.
I have been blessed. I have a couple of y'all, a young lady and a young man that have ran for me in high school. They were back coaching the staff. And they can tell the kids that the coach they got now is kind of metal from the coach they had.
Right.
And they got to coach, you okay? Those guys, because I let it go, don't worry about it.
Right.
10 years ago, I've been on the top of why are we doing this?
Right.
I have learned that the young kids now that everybody can't be at the pitch that you were at.
Right.
And so you have to work to get to that pitch. And right now we are there. If you come out today and watch the 800 guys run and the guys doing the long jumps and the high jumps and the shot and disc girls and boys, you can tell the season is changing.
Yeah.
They're the ones who've been here 2 years and 3 years know that it's time to get ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Lee Gass is the head coach of the Pohai track team and getting ready for some open meets, also regionals down the line. And before we wrap up, you're invited to come out and support the Pohai track team. Absolutely. They work so hard to have the public come out and not just families and friends, but the community come out and support these athletes. Always got to add something to the atmosphere and their excitement when they go in to compete. When and how can folks come out and support the team?
Well, we start at 2:30 every day for practice. If you want to come watch practice, you're more than welcome to come. Look on the website, and you can tell when the next meet at. We have parents and family members show up all the time at all our track meets, and our kids love it. I'm sorry that we didn't have one this year because of the construction.
Right.
We will be back. It will be one of the biggest meets in the state again. Like I was telling you off air, about 1,800 kids show up. We average about between 30 and 37 teams every year.
Wow.
So it puts quite a bit of money into the community.
Yeah.
Because when you leave Ponca, you got to eat here before you leave here.
Yeah, that's right. You do.
So
Absolutely.
we push all the restaurants and tell you where to go and who has a special, and most of the people, they take advantage of this. And,
Yeah.
hopefully we have a regional here next year too. I will go out and try to get a region for next year. Everything's been done, and so everybody can see how the campus looks.
Yeah. How proud of you are you of your athlete, your student athletes, and their performance in the classroom? Is the weekly eligibility list, is that anything that you get too worried about?
And when we first started out, I had some freshmen that didn't understand that you got to go to class.
Right.
And we, this is odd, but I have implemented this thing. If you don't have grades up in 3 weeks, we have some drills that you got to do every day.
Yeah.
And starting the day, some guys got to start doing some drills, and they're not gonna like that. I'm gonna have fun with it.
Right.
Yeah, because you can hear them moaning and groaning. I ain't gonna do this ever again.
Right.
And you hope the A graders hear them say that, so they don't do that when they get to high school.
Right.
But we would love to win the state academic championship. I've been doing that every year since I've been blessed to be on 2 of them. Basketball has won it, and I've been on those teams that won it. So this is something that I would love to have for my own personal.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I don't want that state championship ring so you won state, but that academic means more.
Yeah.
Because we go to school to learn things, not play sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we get that one,
Oh,
I'll be the happiest man in the world.
icing on the cake, right?
Yes, you
All right, Coach. Thank you so much.
Thank you for letting me be here.
That's Coach's Corner, and we look forward to hearing more from Coach Guess, the Pohai track team. And that's going to do it. Our thanks to Kristen Smith, coach of the Pohai Steppers, and Lee Guess, the Pohai head track coach. Until next time, thank you for watching.